Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another episode on challenges startup entrepreneur face in Nigeria. And today we'll be looking at it from a baker's perspective. If you're in Ibadan and its environs, do well to patronize Belle Cakes. She sells yummy cakes and confectionaries, and I can assure you, just a taste will do the conviction. Stay tuned and enjoy the video.
Hi, I'm the face behind Belle Bakes. We make cakes. I make cakes and confectionaries. I make cakes for all occasions and confectionaries. I make small chops also. Yes, so that's what I'm into. The challenges I face as a startup. One, the first challenge you face as a startup will actually be probably from you yourself. That's fear. I remember when I was about to start my business, I was so scared of starting. I felt like, will I be accepted? Where will I see customers from? Would people patronize me and all? And fear was actually a big thing then for me. So I was always holding back and refusing to start. But due to encouragement from some friends, I was able to overcome that fear. And so yes, the first order you might face as a startup is fear of starting in the first place. Then secondly, hiking prices of goods. Most times or in recent, prices of goods have been going on a steady increase. You might go to the market today and what's 15,000 might be worth 20,000 the next day. So it has been a continuous increase, and this would not make you have a fixed price for your products. Imagine you are selling something 20k today, and as a result of a hike in price of the goods, tomorrow you have to increase the price of whatever you are selling. This will make your prices not fixed. It will be undulating up and down, and customers don't really appreciate changing prices. Also, customers not willing to pay for your products. As a startup, customers are many times not willing to pay for your products. Sometimes the amount they would pay for a good from a brand name, they wouldn't want to pay you that amount. They would prefer to pay you peanuts because you're a startup. You don't have a brand name, so they're like, oh, we can't afford this, or we're not paying this much because it's not a brand name. But you will see them rushing to a brand name and paying exorbitant amounts for that same service that you're providing. So yes, so most times as a startup, customers are not usually willing to pay. Also, oversaturation of the market. This is actually usually seem like a big problem for startups, and because right now in this country, everybody's baking cakes, everybody's sewing something, male wears, female wears, so the market is usually oversaturated. This can also lead to fear on your part. You feel like, hey, this market is oversaturated. How will I be able to enter into this market and make myself known or seen in this market that is already filled with people doing the same thing that I'm doing? So the market is usually most times oversaturated right now. The baking or the cake market is oversaturated, but with the help of God and resilience, you can be able to enter the market and do well. Also, one other challenge that one might most likely face is gaining the trust of customers. It's usually difficult to gain trust of customers as a startup. Many of them wouldn't want to patronize your product because they don't know you or because they've not seen much of what you've done. So it is usually very difficult to gain the trust of customers. Over time, it gets better, but as a startup, it's usually very, very difficult to gain the trust of customers.
So, what advice can you give to startup entrepreneur?
Okay, the advice I can give to startups and entrepreneurs. First of all, remove every iota of fear or doubt from your mind. Yes, everybody can be doing whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter. Just believe in yourself. Have the faith in yourself that you can do this and you will do it. You enter the market and you will excel in it. I started baking in 2019 with no hope. I even felt like I was not, like nobody was going to patronize me. By the end of the day, I'm doing well, fairly okay. I can do better. And I will tell you why I can do better. So, yes, first of all, remove every fear from your mind. Then, secondly, take social media very seriously. That is why I said I can do better. Even as a startup, I personally, I was not taking my social media platforms seriously. I was gaining, when I opened my Twitter account, I was gaining followers like steady then. But after, I just stopped. Consistency was not there. I started taking with levity, and my followers has been stagnant since that year. Like, I think in 2 or 3 months, the followers I gained then is still the same number I have now. So you need to be consistent, and you have to take your social media platforms seriously as a startup, because it's an avenue for you to advertise your business. It's a very great booster for your business, and it works really well. We're saying, okay, at the initial stage, it might not seem that way, but when you are consistent, people are seeing your products regularly. You don't know, like it will catch their attention, or sometimes they might just be in need of that, and they'll be like, oh, there's someone that does this. So take your social media platforms seriously. Then believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, you can do it. Remove every iota of doubt and put all the necessary efforts. Yes, that's actually very, very important. Put all the necessary efforts. Make sure you're doing your best. Make sure you're doing everything you can in that your business. Everything you can, because if your best is not in it, you might eventually feel like it's flopped because of you. So you need to put your best in your business. Yes.
Okay. So how can people get in touch with you? Can you give them your social media handles?
For Instagram, BelleBakes1, and for Twitter, Belle_Cakes. Belle Cakes.
So are you available for travel? Like if you get a contract outside where you stay, are you available?
So I'm based in Ibadan, but I'm available for travels anywhere in the country and even outside the country. Yes, it will be so good to show my skills and put my work to use in some other places that I'm needed. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that will be all for today's video. Let's all endeavor to support small business owners and startup entrepreneurs around us. If you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. See you next week with another guest on Challenges Startup Entrepreneur Face.